Hey, there's a bird. Rotate device. Hey, Charlene. This is my first live stream, so can you hear me loud and clear? Stream in landscape. Okay, cool. Well, I'm having a brewski. It's a night. And I just want to see if I can get this nailed down. I've been doing some videos, and I've just been slowly getting more tech savvy. So I hope all is well. Thank you for stopping by. Oh, okay. Oh, thank you. Celebrate. Celebrate. Hey. No, maybe not. Gibbs, how are you? Join me on my first live stream. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm having a beer, a baby beer. How are things going? I know, right? First live stream. I just got out of the pool, but yeah, it's hot here. It's been 90, upper 90s all week long. So, but yeah, I got to master this live stream stuff down so I can become official slot channel. So I don't know what I'm doing. My thing is very nice, very nice. You saw my video. I got to play with NorCal a couple weekends ago. That was fun. Had a good time. We miss you. We miss you next time, definitely. Yeah, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Maybe we go back in the pool. There's the pool. Oh yeah, Charlene, check it out. I played with NorCal and his mom at Red Hawk. We had a good time. We did exceptionally well on Outback Jack, and it was surprising to me anyway. But all of us had a good day. It was great. So Charlene, are you home now, or are you still in Florida? I'm sorry if I haven't been keeping up with everyone's chat lately. Oh, I bet you're glad to be home, huh? There's no place like home. It's great to visit and it's great to travel, but at the end of the day, it's nice to sleep in your own bed. Well, we missed you. We missed your lives from Indiana and on the pond and fishing. So Gibbs is actually in Ohio, so very close. Very close. Without the glasses, I don't know what I'm doing. Rexy, how to do a live stream, it's Rexy. And hey, Gibbs, Rex is actually in Ohio as well. So the three of you guys are pretty close to each other. So yeah, so I'm having a baby beer. It's Friday. So beans in the backyard. Right? I just got out of the pool. Yeah, Gibbs, Rex, you gotta check out his channel. He posts some awesome roller coaster videos and theme park videos. Jaded, welcome. Thank you. Bear with me. I am a newbie. I am breaking in the live stream virginity. Thank you. It is a great backyard. It makes living in a house with three other guys bearable, especially in the summer, because you can get out of the house and hang out back here. But yeah, I'm glad you guys stopped in. Oh, thank you, Jaded. I appreciate that. I'm learning. I'm just winging it as I'm going along. I've been in enough live streams as a spectator and as a supporter, so I can do that end of it. I don't know how they can do everything all at once, though. That just blows my mind. But I guess I should have my laptop out. The only problem is my laptop has a crappy webcam. But the weekend, anybody has weekend plans? Anything exciting going on? California State Fair started today, so that's kind of everybody's bucket list thing to happen in the next couple weeks. I don't know if I'm going to make it. Excuse me. For me, it's usually too many people and too hot, and I gotta watch myself. As a heart patient, I can't be outside a long period of time. I have to kind of cool off and go back out. Oh, Rexy, you got to come to Cali. We got to meet up. And we'll do some exciting casino games. Yeah, I'm in Sacramento, South Side. I originally grew up in Wisconsin, and I've been out here for 13 years now. Where are you from, Jaded? Family reunion, Charlene. That sounds exciting. Hopefully you're going to it and you're not putting it on. Oh, okay. Very cool. Might be a little cooler there than it is in Sacramento. Hey, doll. Thank you for stopping by. So I remember I couldn't wait to get back home. I love my family dearly, but it's nice to be home. Hey, I appreciate everyone stopping in here. I didn't think I would get anybody in here on a Friday night, but how I can do landscape, so then you're not looking at all this. But then you could look at the pool. How about the pool? I got to remember I just have a towel on, so we don't that kind of live stream, do we? Trips. I don't know what I'm going to do this weekend. I don't have any plans other than laundry and editing some videos. And who knew editing videos takes a lot of time? Anna, welcome. Welcome to my first live stream ever. I'm sorry. I'm trying to put this camera back. So one, I don't flash you guys and make you guys run away. And secondly, I keep it G-rated. So, but yeah, welcome. I'm having a beer, a baby beer. I call it a baby beer, but and one beer doesn't hurt, does it? So cheers. So how's everyone doing? How are you doing, Anna? I appreciate you subscribing to my channel. That was very nice. I'm trying to get out and check all your stuff, all you guys' stuff out. It's work's been kind of crazy. Hey, Gibbs. Cheers to Gibbs. Yeah, the pool's really nice. Man, I would go crazy if I didn't have the pool. Cheers, Charlene. We have a waterfall. The waterfall is great. It kind of drowns out the noise, but I don't know if you can hear me through the waterfall. But instead you hear the ghetto hood. So yeah, so what do we want to talk about on these live streams? So I was in Say Hi to Matthew's room, and Gibbs is a fan there, and that's how I met Gibbs. Hey Rex, welcome back. I'm just talking about some suggestions for my live stream. You know, I was thinking Matthew said just do beans in the backyard and like hold up a can of beans and talk, you know. And I thought, well, that's kind of cool. I could do that. Not necessarily have the can of beans, but the nickname Beans comes. There's two things. My aunt called me Dean the Bean when I was little, and so they would always nickname me Dean the Bean. So that's what I was, or Little Deanie. Those were like the two little things that stuck. And then I actually sold coffee for a major 7-8 years of my time. And so I'm very passionate about coffee. So I called it Beans for coffee beans. And then obviously 1965 is my birth date. So I'm old. I'm Generation X. The unforgotten generation, but probably the best generation, right? Do the stratosphere jumping bean. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to see him jump off the stratosphere. I think he's going to crap his pants. I don't know. I rode those rides up on the stratosphere when I was in Vegas, probably a good 10 years ago. And at the time, the roller coaster was fine. I mean, you were going around in circles. It wasn't anything big. But what really got me was just the fact that you were up that high and you were in the observation deck. And you're looking down at you put your forehead on that glass, and I'm telling you, you get the willies big time. And then we were doing that one that it's like that cantilever that goes over the edge. My buddy and I were the only two people, and we went there like 10 o'clock in the morning, and we were the only two people on that ride. And I remember these electrical crew guys were working on this panel, and they kept working, and then they would look back and look at us and kind of giggle and go back to their work. And I was like, what the hell? And we actually got 2 rides out of it because we were the only 2 on there. But talk about white knuckling it. It was scary. The Big Shot, yeah, the Big Shot, I like the Big Shot. You know, at least you're going up and you're going down, and you know that you're going to be, you know, vertical. You're not going to be kind of like hanging over the edge. Easy come. I saw $1 super chat, but I don't have that many subs yet, so I don't think that's going to happen. But I appreciate that. Thank you for your support. Yes, Rexy has to skydive. We were talking about that once, and he committed to it. I know, right, Charlene? I've done some crazy things, but jumping off the stratosphere is probably, I don't know. My knees would probably, I would do it, but my knees wouldn't let me. They would be knocking so hard. Um, Greene County skydiving. I've actually done the sky glider, which is like you're in this suit. They put you in this suit and they put two people in there and they like put you in this like contraption and then they harness you up and then they jack you up on crane and then they let you go. You pull the ripcord and then you basically fall and then you swing and then they let you just kind of dangle. I did that in Daytona Beach, and it's fun. You go over the pier and you go over the water and then you come back, but I told him give my cousin the ripcord because there's no way I'm going to pull it. Superman, exactly. Hey, Superman the ride gets me squirrely, and Rex's video brought back so many memories. I was sweating while I was watching it. That was some crazy ass stuff. My cousin Nancy's like, what do I do? I'm like, just pull the ripcord. Just pull it. I go, Nancy, you got a lot of weight with you, you know. Oh, thanks, Rex. Hey, Great America was my go-to. Living in Wisconsin, it was the closest thing we had. I mean, I didn't hit Disneyland until I was like 45, and once I lived out here. Actually, Great America, that was my first job. I worked at Great America when I was 15. Hey, Claudia, thanks for stopping in. I'm doing my first live stream, so bear with me as I figure it out. And if I have if I have a few more beers on an empty stomach, then, Thank you. Cheers again. So if you're drinking at home, drink responsibly. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Well, I have good for me. But yeah, I loved working at Great America because it was my first job and they let you work at 15 back in the day, as long as you had your parents' permission. So I worked on weekends. But man, when they talk about a food labor pool, they beat the hell out of you. And I never want to stuff hot dogs in a bag ever, and I don't want to make cotton candy because I had to spend 1 weekend making cotton candy all day long for 16 hours. That's right, Friday the 13th. How many people think Friday the 13th is lucky? Hey, Slicer G, welcome. Thank you. I have a black cat, so it's Friday the 13th around here all the time. And then we have a crazy roommate, so I guess he could be considered Jason. Was it Jason? Friday the 13th? Yeah. Do you get sugar powder? Yes, I had sugar powder increases and cracks, and that's TMI. I'm sorry, but I was feeling that like for a week. And you thought it was fun, and it's like you would forget and it would burn up and then it would be like this hard crystallized rock and then they were counting how many bags you screwed up on and then one guy was working with me and he's like, just stuff the rock inside the regular cotton candy, and it's like, okay, I think you're gonna know when it's like 2 pounds. So I was like, I'll go sweep the park. I will clean the bathroom. I don't want to make cotton candy anymore. So yeah, Rex and Gibbs, I'm glad you guys made the connection. And Rex has some great live streams. He has exciting live streams. He does some ghost adventures, and that's how I actually found him. Because I'm interested in ghosts, kind of ghost hunting. And then I just go in there and cheer him on. and support them. So, what's everyone up to? Oh, yeah, Gibbs, do that. Well, ghost hunting, yeah, ghost hunting's fun. I never slept in like an asylum before, like Rex did. But we've had some haunted properties in Wisconsin that I used to like want to go see. And then obviously, if you've been in California and San Jose, there's the Winchester Mystery House, and that was kind of my partner at the time, who he was always very in tune to the occult and the spirit world, which kind of freaked me out. But he would be able to see things and feel things, and then he would say, you know, this barn that's at this Winchester house, the Winchester house is dead. And I was like, really? And we have all these pictures. All the pictures were great at the time, but the pictures in the shed all had the little bubbles, like the spirit bubbles that are popping up, which kind of was freaky because none of the other pictures had them, and we took a ton of pictures, and so that kind of made me a believer. I was like, and I believe the spirits are around us anyway, and it was a freaky experience. But my first video I ever did on YouTube was going up to the Tate in Beverly Hills, where Sharon Tate was murdered by the Manson family. And I was invited up there by a guy named David Oman, who lives 4 doors away. Hey, Rex, you're popular. You're a popular guy. So cheers. Take your phone call. Am I talking too much? But anyway, so I went up to Cielo Drive, and then a friend of mine, who I was chatting with on this blog, wanted me to come and arrange this little gathering on the weekend. It was like the 44th anniversary, I think. And so we went to the premiere of David Oman's movie called The House at the End of the Drive, and then the next night was a ghost kind of a seance at his house, which would have been the same aligned night of the murders. And so it was cool to go up there with an invite and not just like trespass, because it is a private drive and there are people up there. But unfortunately there were no ghosts there, and I was really hoping there was going to be a ghost there for David's sake, because David really put a lot of energy, and no pun intended, into that party. But unfortunately, the gal that I was going to do it with, she went to the movie, but she was too freaked out to go to the seance. So I had this other gentleman who's actually passed away go, and you'll see him in that first video. And it's taken in the intersection where they parked a car and then walked up the hill to the Cielo Drive. So that was kind of interesting. And it was so quiet. So quiet. All you heard was like, those crickets, and you heard people talking in their houses, eating dinner. And what's weird about it, if you've read Helter Skelter, that's exactly what the sound is. They talk about ice cubes in glasses, and that's all you could hear. But nobody heard screams that night. It just boggles my mind. But anyway, okay, what do we talk about? I've been talking 25 minutes. Wow. 25 minutes and 3/4 of a beer. That's not too bad. Okay, I still need to get that stuff off there. So did Rexy leave? Thanks, Gibbs. I know I gotta get Matthew in here. Whew. I'm tired. It's been a long day. Been a long week. So what else? What else can we talk about? I think I was just saying a lot of stuff about me, a lot of babble. I like to talk, but what do you do for work, Beans? Oh, I I work for the state of California. I've been there almost 5 years. Tiffany, thank you for stopping in. Hello, welcome to my first live stream. There's a close group of friends that I've hung out with in various chats that are in here, so I welcome you. Thank you for stopping by. I'm just babbling. I'm drinking a beer in the backyard. Just got out of the pool, so there's the pool. And just hanging out, having a good time. Showing my man boobs. Ugh, don't look. Don't look. So I work for the state of California, and I do budget and regulatory analysis. So I manage a budget for a regulatory agency, and then I actually write regulations. Very, very well. That's fine. What else do I do? I do a little bit of everything. It's kind of an administrative role, so I've only been in it 9 months. Prior to that, I worked 18 years at Procter and Gamble, so I do know Ohio. Ohio is like a second home to me because our mothership was there. Okay, now how do I get this messenger off my phone? The P&G cult, absolutely. You know, I still think P&G was probably the best company ever to work for. I'm a little pissed off that I can't work there anymore, but you know, we need to get rid of this, and it happens, you know. So Vulture, thank you. No, I'm not. Well, I don't know who the having a baby beer. Well, now it's a Michelob Ultra because when you live with three other guys, whatever you can find is yours. But I have to stash them. I stash them in the vegetable crisper because they don't eat vegetables here. And what's nice about the vegetable crisper is like this beer is like has ice crystals in it, which is scary. Because what's it doing to the vegetables? Ponder. For those of you who would like slots, I highly recommend checking Vulture Slots out. He's in SoCal. He really has some great luck. And I know it's not all the lucky slots get put on there, but it's pretty cool. We can do beers with beans. Absolutely. Hey, there's another guy out here, Craft, or out east, I follow. His name's Craft Beer Pours. And he does usually a beer of the day type of thing and kind of rates it on a scale of 1 to 10. And very cool guy. He does a lot of live streams, him and his wife. They're very cool. But so I worked for P&G for 18 years, and then lo and behold, I was out of job, and I was like, what the hell am I going to do? So now it's state work. So now I had to kind of become a state worker. And state government work sucks typically, and nobody wants to work because it's really true. You have people don't do shit. Pardon my French, but I'm one of those people that do a lot and above and beyond. And so I'm on my third promotion in 4 years. And it's not Wisconsin. I can't go back to Wisconsin. I love this weather. So I pay for the nice, lovely weather. Oh, cool. Absolutely, Tiffany. Um, but yeah, other than that, what I like to do in my spare time, obviously, other than the casino, because the casino can really take a lot of your money, and I don't have a lot of money to throw at the casino. But hey, Maddie Breslin has the next question, which is a good thing. Okay, why do I live with three other guys? So when I was out of work for almost 13 months. I got a severance from P&G, and it was a 7-month severance, and I actually made that last for almost 14 months. And the problem out here was I thought I would get a job right away based with P&G on my resume. But what happened was my age came into play, and in this area, Sacramento area region, there's not a lot of jobs outside of the state service that are around here. Had I gone into the Bay Area, I could have probably found something, but I would be living with probably like 6 guys because I can't afford $2,000 for a studio apartment, and then you're sharing it with a couple people. So, a friend of mine had a room for rent, and I was like, I don't know if I can live with somebody again because I mean I've been on my own for years, decades. So I moved in with them, and I'm going on 4 years that I live with them, and him and I get along great. The other two, there's one other one who's really, we get along. We rarely see each other. We see him once in a blue moon, and the other one's kind of like all over the map. But for the most part, we all click. We kind of have this community relationship in a weird sort of way. But I miss my independence. I miss being alone, totally. So that's why I live with 3 guys. But like I said before, you know why I can live with 3 guys and I can deal with it? It's that thing right there, the pool. The pool is what saves me. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough everywhere, but it's tough in California. The housing market is going through the roof, and for rentals, everybody in the Bay Area there's no more places to go, so they're coming to Sacramento. So that's like a 2-hour commute. So people are moving here, and rents have gone through the roof. So when I first moved out here in 2006, I mean, rents were tolerable, but now, I mean, something that would have gone for maybe 1,100 to 1,200 is probably on the upwards of 18 to 2,000. I do need a pool boy. Submit your application. Gibbs is going to cannonball unless Gibbs. Well, Gibbs, okay. If you're going to come to Sacramento in December, the pool will be a little chilly, but I know. All in all, I don't mind living with 3 guys. I mean, it's doable. I've made it work. I mean, I'm easy to live with, but I work Monday through Friday, so I only have to deal with them probably 4 to 5 hours on a weekly basis. It's the weekends that kind of get weird. Well, I shouldn't say weird. It just, everybody's around, and so that's when I usually try to go to the casino one day a week, or on the weekend. So yeah, anyone who comes to California, hey, come to Sacramento, hang out. You can cannonball in the pool. We can drink. We can go to the casino. We can go out to eat. I do like to eat. I used to be a sous chef, so I do like to cook. But I don't know. There's just so much stuff out there. And then it's like once you jump in, everything's just like you have to do everything. Oh yeah. Yep. But I got a live bird on my live stream. So, anybody have good plans this weekend? I know. I think Gibbs is going to the theme park. Charlene had a family reunion. Is Vulture in here? Raphael, are you still in here? Are you going to the casino this weekend? I really want to get down to LA so I can meet you and play with you at San Manuel. I've never been there. I want to go there. I'm off the first week of August, or no, August 6th. That week I'm off, and I kind of want to go somewhere. I was really trying to go to Vegas, but I don't have the money to go to Vegas. At least not the way I want to go, because I like to gamble, and I don't have a lot of gambling money. I do have a little fun, but I don't know. But I'm thinking I'll just kind of do a casino run here and maybe go up to Reno and maybe stay a night up there. We'll see. You know, 1 week is not really a long time once you start planning stuff out. I want to get rid of this stuff here on the bottom. So guys, that's it. That's all my stuff. That's all the news that's fit to print. But I like beans in the backyard. I like beers with beans. I guess I need to maybe do a live stream from the casino. I don't know how Slot Queen does it. She's got a lot of stuff going on, and I get nervous. I'm like, oh, that's too much for me. So, I don't know what else to talk about, guys. Beans ever been married? No, I haven't been married. I've been in relationships. I'm gay, and I had a partner 6 years. We split up in 2005. So I came out to California in 2006 because my dad passed away in 2005 as well. So I was like, I need to do something because my dad's gone, and I have two brothers back home, two younger brothers, and you are so gay and happy and perky. I thought you can't see me. I can't see my man boobs. But no, so I had to get out of Wisconsin, and my dad enabled them, and so I was like, a parent. So I've been out here, and I've dated out here, but I dated two people out here, almost 2 years for each one, and the first one I really wanted a commitment from, and they weren't ready, and then the second one, and I threw him to the curb, and then I gave in, and we spent 2 years together, but it wasn't going anywhere. So now I'm alone. So now I live in a house full of guys. No time for a relationship, but I am definitely a person who believes in monogamy and love, and I believe I'll find it someday. So I don't know if I'll find it sitting in the backyard drinking, but hey, I'm home. I don't have to drive anywhere. I don't have to worry about getting home. I don't have to go on a wild Lyft ride, but those are always fun. So that's the answer to that question. Have I ever dated a woman? Yes, I have. I actually dated, I had a girlfriend in high school, and I actually when I was in college, I actually went out with a woman, and we kind of dated off and on. But I knew I was more gay than straight or bi. And that's probably a whole nother live stream, but there's some interesting stories that happen where I was being innocent, but I was approached by a couple of times to do some stuff with them. And I'm just nice, and I kind of like just say, hey, I'll observe and watch you guys. You stay here doing a live stream in the corner. No, I don't know. But yeah, Maddie. Well, thanks, Maddie. I appreciate that. It's hard. It's hard because a lot of people are coupled, Oh my God, my battery's dying. Okay, so I think I'm gonna have to end this stream fairly soon because I think my battery's going and I'm outside. But save those questions for the next one. And it's been great having you guys here, and I appreciate it. Hope I'll have maybe I'll do another one this weekend. And Tiffany's looking for a date. NorCal. Oh my God. Somebody save me. I need to get my battery to get in here. So let me see. Let me go in and get my battery. Because NorCal's here. Can you guys chat amongst yourselves while I go and get my battery? And then I will be back. I stay looking. Says beans in the backyard. Okay, guys, are you there? Sorry about that. Note to self: when you start a live stream, be plugged in or have your battery available. Hey, NorCal, are you still here? There's the pool, NorCal. Oh, and there's the roommate. Say hi, Jeff.
Hey, YouTube fans.
Jeff is an interesting character. We'll save him for another live stream. But Jeff is single too and looking. Oh, Tiffany says hi. Oh, hi. Learning curve. Thanks, NorCal. I'm in the backyard, so yeah. So how can I midstream, NorCal? Probably not. Beans was my good luck charm on that bonus. Hey, you know what? That was a great bonus, and oh my God, it was so. What I liked really good. But yeah, Outback Jack is fun. I guess they're bringing it back to a new version or something. But I don't. So how are you doing, NorCal? It's actually baby beer with beans in the backyard at the pool. And don't say anything, but the crazy one in the house. Stuff going on. A lot of issues. Have my own issues. But, so. He's a redhead. Oh, yeah, he is. Well, he dyes his hair all the time. I'm surprised he still has hair. He's got way too many things going on. He's a drag queen. He's a video guy, and he does DJing at one of the local. But he's got a lot of stuff going on. My Friday was good. It is. What time is it here? It is 8:36. So where are you, Tiffany? So yeah, NorCal Friday. My Friday went good. Texas. Okay. 8:06. Yeah, sorry. The pool clock's behind. Okay, Papa Bear. Maddie. I gotta go out and subscribe to your channel. Where am I? Thank God it was Friday. It was a busy week for work, and then a bunch of us went out on Wednesday night for pizza and drinks, which I normally don't do, but I had to get out. We had a lot of shit going on at work, so I felt it yesterday, and then we went to the casino to have dinner and to play for maybe an hour and a half. And so I was only down $10 yesterday. I could have been up 40, but I threw 30 of it back. But it was fun. How about you, NorCal? Oh, and then I finished the video editing last night. And of course, when you have that big of a video, it takes forever. It takes forever to load. I need a haircut. Maybe I should do red. We went to Thunder Valley yesterday because I work in. Um, yeah, he's working it. Uh, Call is happening. Night all. Thanks. Hey, Gibbs, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. I love you. You're such a good person. All of you are. I love all you guys. And that's not the baby bear talking. I'm working it. Oh my gosh. What else is going on? Anna, are you in Northern California? I do go to Red Hawk. Red Hawk's been a lot nicer to me lately. But last night, Danny and I went to Thunder Valley, and we were hitting stuff on every machine we played. So I don't know if they've just changed it up. Oh, cool! Sacramento in the house. That's awesome. We're South Sac, close to the Pocket Greenhaven area. You got to play Moolah because that's where Anna wins. Really? Okay. I got to go there. I won 300 on Moolah at Red Hawk a couple weeks ago. I think the trip after NorCal. And I never have any luck on Moolah. And it just so happened I had 70 cents in and I got like maybe 40 spins. And then I moved it to $1.75. And then like I had 2 spins later, I got another 20 games. And so, yeah. And I took that $300 and said, I'm out of here. And so sweet. Oh, cool. Well, yes, we'll have to meet up in Thunder or Red Hawk. The problem with me is I don't have a set time. My car died, so I'm without a car right now. I'm trying to put some money together for that. So I'll go on the shuttle. We have a shuttle in the neighborhood, so which is pretty cool. I can either take the bus or walk to the shuttle, and then it goes right to Red Hawk and it'll drop me off right on the bus line. So it's pretty cool. So, other than that, I don't know what else to talk about. Have a plan talk. I don't have a lamp that you can change color like Matthew can. We could change the patio umbrella. We got different patio umbrellas. Did everyone have dinner? I didn't have dinner. I came out here and swam because I was so hot. So I need to have some dinner. And this beer's got me flying. Pretty cool buzz. And I don't drink much. I used to drink a lot. I don't drink much anymore. Oh, brother. Oh, cool, Anna. Yeah, I saw that she was going live last night. I was at Thunder, so I couldn't catch her live stream. I'm glad that she got her channel back and everything got resolved. She's not far from me at all. She lives pretty close to me, so I've played with her a couple times. What's for dinner? I don't know. I don't know what we have. There's turkey burgers in the freezer, so I think maybe I'm gonna grill a turkey burger. Sounds good. Or I could just not worry about it and have some leftovers. I saw a half a sandwich from somebody, but I'm not the kind of guy that steals food. I know, doesn't it? turkey burger. It's healthy. I drank my carbs. I can't have no bun. So yeah, I try to have a balance. I do need to lose some weight. I'm kind of a big guy, but I haven't gained any weight in over a year and a half, which is a good thing. So, and I gotta watch my salt intake. I have to watch my fat intake. Beans is old. Beans is an old man. I'm not as old as my heart, though. I have an old heart. I have a I have a nice heart, but part of it is I had a couple heart attacks that slowed me down for a while. So I'm had stents for 3 years, and then I've had bypass surgery. So I am living a new life thanks to modern medicine. But my parents both died of heart disease, so and stress. Yes, stress. I mean, when I was working at Procter and Gamble, it was a lot of stress. Not so much state work, not really. I'm in a position now where I can see it being stressful, and I try not to let it be. But there's some stuff that I have to get done because, it's all time driven. But I know my limits. I know what I can take and what I can't take, and I know my body and I know my heart, and so everything checks out. I just can't do the stuff I used to do. No matter how hard I try. When after surgery, they told me you have a heart of a 90-year-old, and we got to get you down. And typically, people are close to 70 to 60 out of surgery, but based on the damage that I had, I was 90. So I was very limited for the first couple months out of surgery, and I've slowly got better. I walk every day. I do about 3.5 miles a day. I live with these guys. These guys are kind of crazy. The problem is here, none of these guys like to eat healthy, so I'm the one that, and that's the hard part because when they come back and they bring tacos home, or they ask, "Yeah, you want a taco or you want a burrito?" and I'm like, "Oh my god, that sounds so good." Um, but yeah, bad stuff. So well, everybody, thank you so much for joining my live stream. I appreciate it. I still got to work some bugs out. Um, I guess I have to call NorCal and get some advice from him because he's my mentor. Um, but I think I'm going to sign off. Eat in moderation, absolutely. If you want to cheat a little, go out and have that burger or go and have that taco, but realize you can't do it all. Um, yeah, and the bottom line is you make healthy choices. So, um, thanks, NorCal. Yeah, I just turned it on after out of the pool. I'm like, let's turn it on and see what's happening. And then it just started, and all you guys came in. I was like, I'm so happy. Oh, Maddie, Papa Bear. Thank you, Maddie. Maddie's making me feel good. I'm like, oh, I feel all warm inside. So, thanks, Tiffany. We're gonna have to play at the casino. Or is Tiffany close by? Anna's close by. Sorry. Um, Definitely, we got to get NorCal back up here, or I got to get to Grayton, and I want to play with Matt. Play with Matt. Play with NorCal again. NorCal's lucky. He brought a lot of luck to me. Well, I brought a lot of luck to him, and his mom is such a hoot. She's so sweet. Oh, Tiffany is in Texas. That's right. I like Texas. I love San Antonio. Never been to Austin though. I've been to Dallas, Fort Worth. Been to Galveston and Corpus Christi. The whole, right around the water there. But yeah. Well, everybody have a good weekend. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. I appreciate you being a supporter of me. Thank you for supporting me and watching my videos. Again, I got some videos out there. I'm learning, learning as I go. Drop me a suggestion of I guess I'm just going to have this segment in Beans in the Backyard and we talk about anything and everything. I like that idea.